Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, the 21st of October, and my name is Chris Paul, and this is Wellness Wednesday on behalf of the Intuitive Wellness Spa in Gambrills, Maryland. Thanks for joining me. Today, I am just taking a few minutes out of your day to talk to you about the importance of breathing. It seems an almost ridiculous thing to suggest, I get that. But I think that no matter who you are or really where you live, we can all agree that 2020 has been stressful. I've known a lot of people who had wonderful things happen to them in 2020. I've known far more people, sadly, who have had incredible struggles and incredible difficulties. But as we all know, whether you've welcomed the birth of a child, or you've adopted a child, or you've started a new job, or you've lost someone, or lost a job, or been ill, good and bad things all create stress. And what we tend to do is clench. People ask all the time when they come in for massage, I have this knot back here and I don't know what's causing it, and life is causing it. Sometimes that's the hand you're mousing with, right? So you'll get the knot from that, or you have that big handbag on the other shoulder and it's causing that, or I carry my baby on this side or this side and that's what's doing it. And sometimes people say, no, I don't carry a purse. I drink lots of water. I'm never on a computer. And all my kids are grown and out of the house and I just don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. And I have great posture and they're doing everything right. So what is it? It's life. What happens when you create a knot in your body is, in essence, your muscle fibers have been clenched and they are restricting blood flow. And part of what that blood flow does is it cleans out dead cells. Just like, when I do this on my hand, I've just rubbed off some cells. Muscles have their own cell layer, and that too dies and regenerates regularly. And the blood flow is what helps pull that out. And there's all kinds of, when we work out or we're moving around or we're active, we create waste within our muscles. And when that excretes itself from the muscle fibers and the tissues, it needs to get pulled out. And when we create tension and restrict that blood flow, it can't. And so it doesn't have to be you've been laboring. It doesn't have to be you've been lifting weights. It doesn't have to be that you've done anything wrong. Life in it of itself makes us clench. And it just does. The amount of times I catch myself like this and I'm like, whew. And the difference when I consciously lower my shoulders is amazing. And so it brings us back to breathing, and why is breathing important? Obviously, you're breathing every day or you'd be dead. So, I mean, it seems like somewhat of a silly advice, but it's the difference between just taking a minute, and I genuinely mean a minute, to just catch your breath. And what I personally try to do is close my eyes. Partly I do that because it just helps me to relax. Partly I do that because of so much time on computers, my eyes are dry and they hurt. And if I close them, they feel better. But it gives me a moment to just center myself. And honestly, taking a nice deep breath, and I consciously make an effort to relax the muscles in my face. And when I think about it, I realize how much I've been sort of squeezing the muscles in my face and all around my head. And that's where that tension is. That's a good indicator that you're holding on to tension. And even if you're in a massage session, so you're taking that extra step to do something healthy for yourself, we tell you you need to be constantly breathing. The tendency is when we get in there and you feel something sore or hurt or uncomfortable, we want to hold our breath to get through it. And it's counterintuitive. We want to keep that circulation flowing. You want to be able to breathe through it. If we're working so hard and it's so difficult for you that you have to hold your breath, that's too hard for you. And you're not winning any points with the no pain, no gain, because you're just actually making the work that we're doing less effective. So you're suffering for very little reason. So breathing is key. Give yourself a minute, no matter what it is. If you can do it 5, 6 times a day, great. If you're so diligent, you can do it once an hour, great. But let's not make this one more thing for you to say, oh, I didn't take my minute of breathing this hour, so now I'm screwing something else up. Just give yourself some time. Take a breath, lower your shoulders, relax your face. You'd be amazed at how much different you'll feel. Give yourself that opportunity to get back at whatever it is that's calling to you, and give yourself just a little moment each day of health. So that's your Wellness Wednesday for today. I hope that you find that helpful. I hope if you're in the Maryland area, you'll be able to schedule an appointment with us to come in and let us help ease some of those knots for you. And I hope you'll tune in next Wednesday to see what else we're going to offer for your wellness. Until then, be well.